Welcome to the Healing Mini Mile. I'm Carrie, your walking bestie. And by the end of this walk, you're going to understand how the words you use with yourself are shaping what your mind believes about you, and how to start guiding that in a way that feels natural and real and better in your everyday life. Earlier this week, we walked through changing how you see yourself. We brought awareness to our thoughts, our patterns, and the way those patterns have been shaping our identity over time. Today, we're bringing that into motion because the way you see yourself is built in real time, in the middle of your day, in the small moments where you say something to yourself and your mind quietly takes it in. And that's where we're going to focus today. So let's settle into our walk. Find a pace that feels comfortable for you right now. Feel your feet meeting the ground, one step at a time. Notice the rhythm in your body. Let your arms move in a way that feels relaxed and comfortable. Take a slow breath in through your nose and let it out slowly. Let your shoulders soften. Let your jaw relax. Let your face feel easy, maybe even smile. Feel your beautiful body carrying you forward and the support underneath you with every step. Now, there was a time in my life where these thoughts were happening throughout my entire day, and I hadn't fully seen it yet. I would walk away from conversations and my mind would go right back into them, replaying what I said, thinking about how I sounded, or wondering how it landed with the person. Or I'd look in the mirror and my intention would move straight to one small detail and stay there. You know what I mean. And the words I used with myself were consistent. They showed up in the same tone, in the same patterns throughout the day. And they didn't feel good. And one day, I caught it in real time. I had just finished talking to someone and I was walking away, and those thoughts came in again. But this time I saw them clearly. I slowed down for a minute and I listened to what I was actually saying to myself. And something clicked. I realized that my mind had been hearing this voice for a long time, and it was shaping how I felt, how I showed up, and how I saw myself. And in that moment, I saw just how much influence the words that I spoke to myself actually had. Those moments are everywhere. I think we all have them. They happen like it did with me. When you leave a conversation and your mind starts filling in the blanks, or when you're getting ready and your focus lands somewhere specific. They happen when you hesitate before speaking, or when you think about something you want to do and a negative thought comes right after. They move quickly, sneaky little devils, and they repeat often. And our mind is listening to all of it. It's taking in the tone. It's taking in the words. It's taking in the meaning. And it's building off of all of that from there. Our brain is designed to recognize patterns. It listens for what's repeated and it organizes around it. The more often it hears something, the more efficient it becomes at recognizing it. When something feels familiar, our mind moves with it easily. It just does. It doesn't question it. It accepts it, no matter if it's true or not, and it builds on it. So when certain thoughts are repeated throughout our day, our mind starts to treat them as part of our identity. It begins to expect them. It begins to look for more of them and evidence of them. And over time, that becomes our default way of seeing ourselves. This is also where repetition becomes powerful in a new way, because we can give our mind something different to work with. We can give it new words, new patterns, and new ways of seeing ourselves. So let's walk through this together. Imagine you just finished a conversation with someone. You're walking away and your mind starts to replay it. You hear yourself thinking about what you said, how you said it, how it might have sounded, how it came across, and then a sentence forms. Such an idiot. Why did I have to say that? You hear it clearly in your mind. Now stay with that moment. Let yourself hear that sentence again. Notice the tone. Notice how your body feels as you think it to yourself. Now, as we keep walking, we're going to guide our mind into a new direction. We're going to choose a sentence you want your mind to hear instead. Something supportive, something kinder. We can say, you know what? I showed up as myself in that moment, and that felt good. Or that was just a normal conversation. Or I'm learning how to express myself in a way that feels good. Now feel the difference in your body as you replace the idiot thought with the ones that feel better, more aligned with you and who you are. This works the same with affirmations. Affirmations work through repetition. You're giving your mind something new to hear, something new to recognize and to build from. At first, it's going to feel new. You probably won't even believe it yet, but your mind is getting familiar with it. And as you repeat it, it begins to recognize it more easily. It starts to feel known. And what feels known becomes part of your pattern. So let's repeat a few affirmations together. Let them move with your steps. Let them settle into your mind. I am learning to speak to myself with more kindness. My mind is always listening, and I choose words that support me. I am shaping the way I see myself, one thought at a time. I am becoming someone who speaks to myself with kindness. Now notice how you feel. As we wind down this walk, I want you to carry this with you. Your mind believes what you tell it. It listens to the words you repeat. It builds from them. It shapes how you see yourself through them. And that means you have influence in every moment, in the way you respond to yourself, in the way you guide your thoughts, in the way you speak to yourself throughout your day. Changing isn't something that happens all at once. It's something that builds over time, through small moments, through repeated words, through the way you choose to show up and be kind to yourself over and over again. And you're already doing it right here, right now. Well, We made it to the end of this walk, and I'm so happy you're here. Be sure to follow the podcast so you don't miss an episode, and maybe share it with a friend. Leaving a 5-star review helps us reach more people and is appreciated more than you know. You'll find helpful tools and resources linked in the show notes, along with an option to support the podcast and help keep it ad-free. And don't forget to listen to the Healing Minute episode that goes along with this week's walks. It's a short meditation to help you carry some calm and peace into the rest of your day. As always, thank you so much for walking with me today here on the Healing Mini Mile, and I'll see you on the path again soon.